This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Kansas Jayhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, the Kansas head coach told me before the game, he told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Sooners kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. He'll bring it out. It's Parker. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will go on the attack first. And they'll be met by this defensive front which can wreak havoc.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because he's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do,
taking a shot on the first play. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
it's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Drops back, it's Marshall. Right side, it's Cox. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Still running at the 40. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just keeps slinging it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Throwing on the run. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
He'll throw it. Out wide right, it's McMillan. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Got it behind the line. It's Edwards. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're all over it. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
The Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oklahoma's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. This coaching staff, really this entire offense, licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson, able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Sooners will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to field this one. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for room, it's Edwards. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like, some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Right side, it's Edwards. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To throw, it's Mateer. Look out! And down he goes.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They've put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They're going to test the right side with this one. Powers through the defender.
Well, in recent years, Kansas's offense has been most dynamic and most dangerous when they've been able to run the football. That was certainly the case when Devin Neal was there. And so who's going to be that new guy, David? I know they went to the portal to bring some familiar faces, maybe some guys that a lot of Kansas fans may already know about based on who this team has had to play, but no question, they've got to run the ball.
About to say know about and not like this in the past, right? Edwards was over at Kansas State. Now you switch to the Kansas uniform, and Rock Chalk Jayhawk is excited about him. Andy Koltanecki coming back to the Kansas staff. This is an offense that likes to run the football. They want to be physical. That's how they start on offense.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. 2nd and long here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Swamped immediately. 3rd and long right here. Running inside, it's Robinson. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. The Sooners decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Oh, I don't know about this. Makes the catch at the goal line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Trying to establish the run. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Got it looking for the 1st down. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. He's going to take off. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They'll go with Robinson. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on fourth down does not work. Offense with jumbo personnel. They'll send the back in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. This time they'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds a crease. It's Edwards. At the 35, he's got room. There's some room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The Jayhawks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Gets rid of it.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Left side, it's McMillan. Touchdown, Kansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Extending the play. Breaks into the open. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blaylock. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. On the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Hits inside. It's Robinson. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback keeps it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Mateer. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They'll run for it. It's Robinson. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Edwards. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Buying time to his right. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Now on 1st down from the 30. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns up, it's Edwards. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Takes a hit as he fires. Couldn't set his feet.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air, it's Marshall.
And that's...
Oh, he wants it all. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room. Still on his feet.
Man, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And he gets rid of it.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man in the middle. Found some room, but needed a little bit more. Had to get it to the 40 for the 1st down, and now it's 4th and short. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Going to run it. It's Edwards. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Now the Jayhawks have exhausted their complement of timeouts. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll run it. Got a little space. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Jayhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind,
makes the grab and room to run. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Robinson. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
and finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for room. It's Edwards. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Looking for the edge. Quarterback keep. He'll toss it. Got enough for the first down. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Under pressure. Just got rid of that one.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He'll toss it. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Oklahoma sends the offense out ready to go on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Pulls it, fired complete. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sategna. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Long way to go on 2nd down. The give on the counter. Finding some room. The 20. The inside. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that comes with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Marshall. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think of.
Snags it, and he's open. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Sends it back in motion. He'll take it himself. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Willis.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open, and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
The Jayhawks are in the hurry-up.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Jayhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires into the end zone. a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown Sooners.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they turn it into a defensive score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. He'll bring it out. It's Parker. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Out wide left, it's McMillan. Makes the catch and he's free. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the heat. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Second and long here. Motion from the back. Selling the fake. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Wide receiver going in motion. Left side, it's McMillan. He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the two-point conversion to hold on to their lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Holden finds his man on the left. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on second down. The play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Quick give. It's Willis. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Knocked down immediately. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Converts on fourth down, still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Wants to throw on first. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Turning it on. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Sooner offense returns to the field. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the W. RPO complete.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Running inside, it's Sategna. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Sooners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Going to the run, it's Robinson. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to get it in. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Sets his feet. It's Jenkins. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Straight ahead, it's McMillan. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Got to make the play on 4. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the move at the 30. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Man, what a scramble by the quarterback. Fourth quarter, need a play, fourth down. He makes it happen. This home crowd is going nuts. We got a great one on our hands.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Second down to the air. Out wide left, it's McMillan. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the Jayhawks want to move quickly. Just barely got rid of it.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. This one's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And now it's a 1-possession game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. As the offense gets ready to run out the clock, take the play clock all the way down to a fraction of a second. Do not give the defense a single millisecond. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Caught. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. Still looking. He'll pull it down and run. Shakes off the defender. At the 40, there he goes. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. Finds his big tight end. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. Sees an alley. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need 1 play.